Okay, so here it is, first video. I'm actually kind of nervous. I've never really done anything like this before, and I mean that in its entirety. I've never actually followed through with going to school, or let alone tried to document. Um, I wouldn't necessarily say my journey, because to me, I feel like it's way more than that. It's more like a transformation for me. Um, my name's Anthony. A lot of you might know that I grew up in Salt Lake. Um, I'm currently attending Bel-Rea Institute of Veterinary Technology in Denver, Colorado. A lot of my friends, I know you guys follow me, but to everybody that follows me, I just want to say thank you. I have the most awesome support system here and back home. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't want to say that I couldn't do it, because I think I'm strong enough to do it. But you guys definitely motivate me more when I'm down and out and I feel overwhelmed, because there's a lot of personal stuff that I maybe might not go over on this. I don't know, just depends. Maybe if somebody asks me the right question, I'll throw it out there. But sorry if you see me looking over, I'm just looking at my notes that I wrote. The basic premise for my Facebook and YouTube page isn't to distinguish anything between tattooed and non-tattooed people. It's because to me, we're all the same. And I know it sounds so stupid to even have to bring it up, but it's an issue, so if it's an issue, why not talk about it? You know what I mean? My page is simply motivation based, because for me, I never thought I would be in the position that I am. I mean, I've always been a smart person. I've always done good in school when I was there. Um, I never thought that I would ever do anything with my life to this caliber. Um, I used to get in a lot of trouble. Um, Pretty sure everybody that knows me knows that. Um, I've just done a lot of dumb stuff. I went down a path I wish I never went down. And um, October 11th, 2012, I had a beautiful little girl. Her name is Andrea. She completely opened my eyes on what I wanted to do with myself and with my life. If it wasn't for her being born, I honestly don't know where I would be. I would like to think that something in my head clicked and I would change my life, but to be honest, who knows? But I'm here now, and that's the most important thing. Um, so yes, for those of you who don't know, I have an almost 1-year-old daughter, and she is the most beautiful thing ever to me. All I want to do alongside like documenting this for you guys and showing you that no matter who you are, what you've done in your past, you can do whatever you want. It does not matter who you are. If you have the determination and you have the willingness to succeed, you can do whatever you want. Like, nobody should ever tell you different. And I'm not just talking about with like higher education. If you book bands, like, put your heart into it. Like, that's what you want to do, do it, like 100%. Like, do it. Just go for it. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm tattooed, I have to pursue a higher education to prove to everybody that I'm not stupid. No. Whatever makes you happy, that's what I want you to do. Like, for me, the reason I'm going to veterinary technician school is I want to work with pit bulls. I feel most connected to that certain animal just because there's a lot of prejudice between the both of us. They get judged by the way that they look. I get judged by the way that I look. I get judged by things that I've done in my past, just like pit bulls get judged by things that they've done in the past. And I've always felt some like strong bond with them because they have an undying, unfaltered loyalty to whoever you are. It doesn't matter who you are. If you love them, then they love you with everything they have. It's kind of hard to pinpoint an exact word on it, but I just feel like this is what I was born to do. I'm not saying that I'm going to change a bunch of people's minds on tattooed people, but it upsets me that people don't go after what they want because they're so scared of what everybody's going to think, or they're going to, or that they think everything that they do is just going to be in vain. And I used to think that, but I don't anymore because I'm actually doing something. As soon as I started getting registered at my school, the first thing that people started telling me is that I'm never going to find a job in the career field because of my tattoos. And I didn't let it affect me because I know that ultimately I'm the one that makes that decision. I can either do a really bad job at school, get bad grades, and have that reflect on my resume, or I can make honor roll every quarter and kill it. Like, if I do good, it'll show, and if I have what it takes to do my job, they're not going to deny me. I won't let them deny me. I'll get a job working with animals somewhere, and I don't care what I have to do it. I'm going to do it, and nobody's going to tell me that I can't do that, because it's my life and I'm going to do what I want with it. And I just really wish that more people would do the same. Like, seeing my parents struggle working jobs that they did not want to work their whole life, it sucks. Like, it's like that should be an eye-opener enough for you already. Like, you don't want to work a job that you dread getting up to go to in the morning that you don't like to do. Like, you should do what you want to do. So I usually post, I'm going to usually post some point during the week, and you can message me on my inbox, things that you guys want to know, because obviously I'm not too good at this right now. This is my first time ever doing this, so it's going to be a little iffy the first couple posts. Like what you guys want to know about me. I tend to keep personal stuff out of it. But like I said, if you ask the right questions, maybe I'll put it on next week's video. This past week, we had our first chemistry and medical terminology test. I got an A on the chemistry test, which is surprising because I've never gotten along with my chemistry teachers in school. They were always assholes. But my chemistry teacher now, he's tight. He's a stud for sure. And my medical terminology test, I got a high B. Didn't really have too much time to study because of my job. So the fact that I received a high B on my midterm test, I mean, there's a lot of words and stuff that you have to remember. And I mean, I've taken the class before, but it's just a whole new level because it's college and you have to know it. So it stresses me out, and it really stresses me out because I can't be back home, and like I want to see my daughter. I miss Andrea, and it's really hard for me to be so far away from her constantly. I keep in contact with her mother. Me and her mom get along really good now, so that makes it easier to be out here. That she's on the same page. She knows why I'm out here. She knows that I'm out here so I can provide a better life for Zandria. So I was pretty stoked on those grades. Perspectives is an easy class, so I'm not worried about that grade. Medical terminology, I just got done. I woke up early and finished a rough draft for my mini paper today. I usually don't procrastinate stuff, but lately I have been because I'm so scared. I want it to be perfect because I want an A in every class. But I realized that stressing out like that it's not healthy. I've just recently started giving myself breaks so I can remember things better, especially with medical terminology because there's just so much to soak in. That if you don't take a break, then you're just aimlessly studying. Next week, I believe that I have another chemistry and medical terminology test. We usually test every week on the chapter that we were working on the previous week. So, wish me luck on that because I'm gonna need it. Let's see. I mean, if you've lasted this far into the video, then I'm surprised myself, so that's awesome. But yeah, like I said, guys, no matter what you do, just put all of your heart and soul into it because it pays off in the end. If it doesn't make you feel better, which it should, then maybe find something else that you like doing better. I know there's a lot of single moms out there and a lot of single dads. Like, same thing with that. If you can find something that you want to do, but people tell you that you can't, that just means that you should do it. I've listened to people tell me what I can and can't do for way too long now, and I regret it. And I regret letting myself get caught in that slump and not pushing myself out. And now I'm kicking my own ass. That's probably why I'm being so hard on myself right now about studying, is to make up for past mistakes. But don't do that because it's not healthy. Just do you. Whatever you want to do, just be happy. And be happy that you have the chance to even pursue something that you've always dreamt of. But with that being said, I should probably go study. Be the change that you want to see, guys. Don't let anybody tell you any different, because in the end, you're the one that has to live your life, not them. So do what you want with it. Peace.